Hi there, Chris from the Kaokoland at Bluerhino Safaris. Let's talk about 2021 and Kaokoland. I do Namibia basically in two different ways. The first is if I do Kaokoland, then I do the bottom southern section of Namibia with the Namib desert area, Lüderitz, Kolmanskop, this southern area, the Fish River Canyon. This is all done together with Kaokoland. But then there's a northern section of Namibia, which is the Kaokoland area, which is the top here, and then also the Damaraland area, which is in this region. So all the way down to Windhoek and level with Windhoek and out again. And that is basically my Kaokoland tour. So Kaokoland, the focus really is up here at the top, where you have Ruacana, the Pupa Falls, we follow the Kunene River, the Marine Flus, and all the way down to Puros, Sesfontein, and down to the bottom area. So 2021, the detail is 19th of April 2021 we meet, and then it's for 15 nights. Total is about 6,000 kilometers camping. I say no children, but if you have teenagers, they are welcome to come along. That's not a problem. Maximum group size 12 people, 6 vehicles is more or less what I can get down Van Zyls Pass itself. We will be doing Van Zyls Pass on this trip, so if you are keen to do it and see what it's all about, please come along. 4x4 with low range only. Alternatively, the modern 4x4s that doesn't have low range but has like 100 gears, but no towing. If you tow down Van Zyls Pass, you have a very good chance of losing a tire. So if you want to bring a trailer, you can, but I must warn you, you have to look at losing both tires. It's not necessarily going to happen, but it's very possible for it to happen. So let's have a look at the trip itself. We start in Botswana. I travel up from Johannesburg up to Windhoek. So I want to get into Windhoek. Cape Townians generally would meet me in Windhoek, and from Windhoek we would travel up to the Etosha and the rest. So if I have Cape Townians coming in, then my sleep on the border will move over to the Windhoek area, and our second night would be in Windhoek rather than on the border itself. So it all depends on Cape Townians versus Gautengers. As soon as I have a Cape Townian coming in, then we will go up to Windhoek for our second night. So we start in Botswana. We come through to Windhoek for the second night, and then we go up to Etosha for night number 3 and 4. We go into the park just as day visitors to have a look at what the park is all about if you haven't been there. And once we're done there, we carry on all the way up to Ruacana, where we sleep next to the Kunene River. Then the 4x4 eco route, or the 4x4 route that travels up with the Kunene River up to Pupa Falls. And we spend 2 nights at the falls. Really very nice to be there under the palm trees in the spray of the falls. A little restaurant, so very nice to just chill a little bit for a day or two. Then we start heading down to Van Zyls Pass. We sleep one night before the pass to make sure that we have everything in all our ducks in a row. And once the morning breaks, we do Van Zyls at a leisurely pace. It's not a rush. We don't have to race down, and we take our time. Van Zyls Pass is not as bad as it's said to be. It changes every year, and it depends on who packed rocks when they were there last. But there is a video that I made specifically on Van Zyls Pass to show you what it's all about. So you're welcome to have a look at the Van Zyls Pass video. It's not something to be stressed about. I'm a 4x4 instructor. I can guide you down there without too much of a problem. Once we are down, we go into the Marine Flus. We sleep for 2 nights in the Marine Flus itself. And then we start our way out through the Marine Flus. We go around to the Marble Mine area, through Puros, Sesfontein, through the river sections, where we sleep one night in one of the rivers, and look for lions and elephants and all kinds of river-dwelling animals. And then down into the Damaraland area, the White Lady region by Brandberg, and we basically close off our tour in the Brandberg region. We will visit the Twyfelfontein rock etchings. Really good to see, it's worth seeing it. So I'll take you to the rock etchings, some of the oldest rock art that we have in Southern Africa. And then once we're done there, we're pretty much done for the trip. Head back to Windhoek, and then you can head back down to Cape Town, or you can head back through Botswana with me to Johannesburg. So all in all, a very nice tour, just more than 2 weeks. 10,900, it is well priced at the moment. That price might increase as the year goes by, but at the moment that is the price, 10,900. Please consult the website for the latest price. The website will always give you what the latest price is. As I said, 12 people, maximum 6 vehicles. That's about the size of the group that I would like to take. Bigger than that becomes a little bit too impersonal. You don't need any experience. A normal 4x4 with low range as you buy it from the shop floor is fine. As I say, towing, please no. If you have to tow, then just bring extra spare tires. You will probably lose a tire or two on your trailer. Other than that, if you have any questions, ask me. It's a great tour to do. I always look forward to it because it has a very much holiday feel to it. We also go in April, which is the end of the rainy season. We can have 1 or 2 flash floods, so we'll be careful for that. But it means that it's not so dusty, and the marine fluss is green, and it looks very pretty. The scenery is completely different than you get in the dry, dusty season. And if you know me, then you know I'm a positive person. I like things with life in it, and therefore the April tour for me in Kaokoland is the absolute best. August is also good, but that will give you a view on the dry season, the dusty, dry, sandy desert conditions. If you go in April, it's vibrant, it's alive, and it's not too cold in the evenings, not too hot during the day, so perfect time to go. So if you're interested, join me, and let's go and explore the Kaokoland and Damaraland. Cheers.